Hey everyone, Herc here, and I hope you enjoyed the first video and saw absolute proof that injecting schema into your websites can increase the rankings of your actual website, your maps listing in Google, as well as any social profile that you add. In this video, I'm going to show all you local marketers some of the great features of Project Supremacy that's going to help skyrocket your lead gen, your rank and rent sites, and any clients that you work with up in Google. So what I'm going to do is just start with Project Supremacy schema. You can see right here we have the schema markup, and we have the ability to add lots of different types of schema to your site. You can see we already have a review on here. All you have to do to get started is click on add new schema and choose the type that you'd like to add. And we have local business, organization, review schema, and then even video schema. If you want to add them, just select it and click add. Of course, you can add multiple of each or multiple of types. So for instance, if I wanted to add 2 reviews and as well of another video or a local business, I could go ahead and add that, and you can see there they are. So to insert the schema, all you have to do is click on the drop down box and fill in the blanks. It's that easy. It should only take you about 60 seconds to fill in all your information that we ask for, and none of it is required. If you don't want to insert certain stuff or you don't have certain stuff, you can simply delete that type of schema and it will take it out for you. So you see website, your name, your business description, email, phone number, all the social profiles that are related to your business you can easily add. If you want to add more, you can just click on the add more button and include any other Web 2.0 profile that is included in your business, and that will all be marked up as the same as structure. We also have ratings that you can add for your business. You see your address here, your latitude and your longitude get inserted through your address, and that's how you insert that schema. So I'm just going to do a quick demo of that for you to show you what the code's going to look like. We're just going to call this PSv2 demo. We're just going to call this description of PSv2. Email, we'll just put in test@testing.com. Phone number, we'll make it 800-555-1212. We'll add in a quick Facebook link. And then just goes to any page. You can see that. We'll delete the rest for now just to make this a quick demo. And then our rating, we can you can pull your ratings from actual Yelp pages, from Google pages. Just make sure you're not lying and you're using real ratings. Let's say you have an average rating of 5 and your rating count is you have 3 reviews. You can add those, add your address. So I'm going to say Phoenix, Arizona. And then I'm going to delete the postal code and the street because I don't have those yet. But when I do have them, we can add those back in. And then when that's done, all I have to do is click save. And you can see I've successfully saved the schema settings. Now, the next thing I want to do is validate that my schema was injected properly. So I'm just going to run the homepage test. And you're going to see that the output has all the information in properly formatted JSON LD schema. And that's going to be inserted into your home page for you. If you have multiple locations, if you're a client, if you have a client that works in one city or possibly multiple locations of that city, usually what you would have is multiple pages for each location, and then you can actually select a page to insert schema for that particular location. So we would just have a new local business schema with maybe the description being a bit different, and then of course the address would be a little bit different. Maybe I've moved into Mesa, and then I can click on save. So that's a very easy way for you to add schema for multiple location situations. Next, I want to show you that we have a review widget. So what this is going to allow your visitors to your site to do is actually to submit a review of your company or your clients right on your site. This review widget goes into your widget settings. You just pop it into the sidebar, and when you visit the home page, these reviews will pop up and people will be able to leave them, and then they'll automatically also be inserted into your JSON LD so that your reviews are actually real reviews. And then of course you could manage all the reviews for either your home page or the pages that the reviews are coming from. So really easy way to get actual reviews inserted into JSON LD schema for you. The other thing is also, if you go to any of the pages, you'll be able to see if I enter one of the pages, you can either do all your editing from that main window, or you also have the per page schema, which is the same stuff. It's just two different places to check your schema. And you can also run the validation test on a per page basis as well. So that's really going to help your schema. The next thing that I want to show you guys is our new Yost Killer. This is where the hashtag Yost is toast is coming in. You can see we have a very similar Yoast style box for doing anything like your on-page SEO, your title optimization, your description optimization. So you would just edit that right here. You can see very easy to do. And then when you click save on page, it's going to save your changes and those will be inserted properly for you. So a really nice looking interface here. You can add a focus keyword to give you a bit more information about your on-page optimization, as well as you can do the HT access here. If you don't want any of your pages showing or following, you can do all that stuff in here. It's the same as Yoast. And then of course we also have added the open graph data so that when you share your page on your social profiles, you can control the title, the description, and even the images that are going to show up on your social profiles. So it's a really cool way to actually replace Yoast plus get all the other features of Project Supremacy that I'm going to show you in this video and of course in the next video. The next feature I want to show you guys for anyone that's dealing with rank and rent or local marketers is actually a really awesome feature to be able to hide the plugin from your clients. So I'm going to log into the members area, which you'll get when you sign up. And this is the members area of Project Supremacy where I initiated the install for this plugin. And you can see we have a list of sites that the plugin is installed on. And here's the PSv2 demo site that I'm showing you. If you want to hide that plugin from your clients, all you have to do is click on this hide plugin button and a confirmation will pop up. And then when you go back into your client's site, this part of the project will actually disappear so that your clients cannot go in and do any messing around with your plugin, so that you're saving all your work and protecting it from your clients. The next feature that we have, which is really, really amazing, is the ability to actually remotely deactivate the work and the plugin from a client site in a situation where, let's say, a client hires you and then for whatever reason decides to fire you and remove your access to his WordPress site. Well, if you're not getting paid for the work, then I don't think that your work should be on their site. So even though you don't have access, you now have the ability to remotely deactivate and delete the plugin from your client's site. So if you do this, it's going to remove all the schema, all the project planning, the keyword planning that's been done. It removes all the work in Project Supremacy and then deactivates and deletes the plugin for their site. So this is a last kind of measure that you should use when you're dealing with your clients, but it still gives you that last bit of control. It gives you the final say with your client. So if you do the work to rank them and then they don't pay you and deactivate your access to their blog, well, you still have the last say on that. So that's a super, super powerful feature. Another feature that we recently just added is actually the ability to inject schema into any HTML pages. So for all you guys that have sites that are built more on HTML, well, now we have this schema injector and I'm going to click on that. And what this will do is load a nice profile for you where you can pull in an HTML page for your site, inject schema of any type into it, and then insert that into your HTML document and then just click generate the schema. And then it will export that HTML document to you so that now you have properly formatted JSON LD schema on any HTML page you want. So this is a brand new feature that we just added. The last feature that I want to cover in this video, you guys, is another amazing one inside of the plugin, which is actually our content curation. So we've hooked up this plugin with two of the best article content writers, I Need Articles and iWriter, so that instead of having to leave your site to order content, you can now hook up your I Need Articles and iWriter accounts right to your WordPress blog and order that content right from within your blog. This is going to work on your money sites, your affiliate sites, your client sites, even your PBNs. If you just wanted to use this plugin as a way to quickly generate content for your PBN, you can do that as well. There's many, many ways to use this. All you have to do is put in your keywords, select all your styling, and then submit the article. Once the article's done being written, it'll show up here, and from there you can choose to insert the article into a new page or post or an existing page or post. If you have an existing page or post you'd like to use, you'll be able to select that from a drop-down menu and automatically insert it. So that is going to help all your local stuff, guys. There's actually one more feature I want to cover, and that's our EXIF geotagging, which is quite an amazing part of this plugin. We all know that geotagging your images is huge for local. You can actually have images with the location of your business written into the metadata of the image. But in the old way, there was other services online that you had to go and use. Well, once again, we've made it available to you within your WordPress blog, right in your page or post editor through a Pixabay API, as well as a Project Supremacy service. So all you'd have to do is type in the type of image that you want, and I'm going to type in air conditioning and do a quick search. And what you guys will see here is that it's going to go out and grab a bunch of images that related to air conditioning. From there, we can do a couple on-page SEO aspects, like rename the file name of the image to whatever you want, a certain LSI keyword. You can also do the alt tag of the image right here. But here's the magic, guys, the EXIF geolocation. If I had a client in Phoenix, Arizona, all I'd have to do is type in Phoenix and search the location. If I had an exact address, I could use that as well. So that's going to recenter the map onto Phoenix, and then I can add a meta description, which is another LSI keyword. And then I'm going to turn on the geo like you just saw there and insert and close. And what that's going to do when I press that button, it's actually going to send that image away to our in-house service, where it's going to rewrite the metadata of the image, rename the image, add the alt tag and all that great stuff, and then bring it back into your media base so that the image is actually stored locally and you can use it all over your posts. From there, you can actually use that image with the metadata in it and bring it to your social profiles, your Facebooks, your Twitters, your Yelps, and use those images over there. And all of this is going to help create a nice relevancy for your client sites or your rank and rent sites, okay? We also added the ability to be able to geotag images that exist in the media library. So for anyone that's working on a site that has images already in it, you can see now, if you click on the image, we have Project Supremacy EXIF data built into WordPress, where all you have to do is add that same information, add your address, click on draw map, and then click save changes. And that same process is going to happen. It's going to send it away, rewrite all the image, and bring it back to your blog as a geotagged image that you can now use anywhere on the internet. Think about this. This is another awesome tactic with this site. If you install Project Supremacy onto a PBN, you can now use geotagged images on your PBN posts, which now link to your client. So when you're backlink building, not only can you build authority with your PBN, but you can also build in relevance by geotagging your images. So there's a ton of features here, guys, that we can use for local marketing, and a ton of proof that it's been working really, really well. In the next video, we're going to cover how to use the plugin in an affiliate marketing situation and show you guys why that works so well. So we will see you guys in 2 days for the next video, and can't wait to show you what's up then. Talk to you soon.